Sorry, it's just been a little crazy this morning. It is most Shabbat mornings for me, but this morning particularly so. So we'll see how this goes. Is my mute off? It doesn't sound like my mute's off.
It is.
It is?
Well, the mic's on.
I don't know. I'm usually so loud anyway. I can't
Maybe,
hardly tell from my
maybe
point
the
of view.
mic is off.
It's on according to this? It's not on?
I don't
No,
think
it's
so.
not.
We can hear you though.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Is that not, Josiah, is that not working?
It's unmuted and it's still.
It's unmuted and it's still
Cut the volume on.
lights on? Okay, well, I'll just use the drill instructor voice. That's
Project.
right. Project or project. I'm not sure what that means. So anyway, this is a service for Yom Teruah, and also to not totally forget about Rosh Hashanah, because that's what the custom is, and I don't want to slight Jewish custom for it. But, and it's not the exact date because that's on Tuesday. But I know a lot of people work, a lot of people have things to do, and life is not as easy as we would like it or like we'd like it to make it so we're always on the holidays on the right day. And I say holidays, sorry, because to me it means holy day, but it could also mean holly as in witch's wand. So it gets very complex as you go through things. So, but it is a holy day, it's a day of convocation is how I should look at it, and forget to drop the whole nomenclature, because that's what God's word said. It's a day of holy convocation to get together. So, probably the best way to do this is to go ahead and read through it as to what God called us to do. So, if you go to Leviticus 23, and you go through the spring feast, and you get to the fall feast, and the first one that pops up is what's known as Yom Teruah, or the Feast of Trumpets. And this is what we have. So this may be slightly different. That's a Tree of Life version. This is a complete Jewish Bible version. At least if I turn to that, otherwise it's King James. So we'll read it so that we know.
Leviticus what?
23,
24.
23, 24. So Adonai said to Moshe, tell the people of Israel, in the 7th month, the first of the month, is to be for you a day of complete rest, for remembering a holy convocation announced with blasts on the shofar. Do not do any kind of ordinary work, and bring an offering made by fire to Adonai. And then in Deuteronomy 29, if I recall correctly,
Numbers 29 was
Numbers
according
29,
to the
thank you.
screen.
I should turn around and look. That may make life easier. Sorry, after you go through this so many times, different, and you're looking at scriptures all through the week, it's kind of hard to remember. That's what.
Numbers 29.
Yep. So it says in Numbers 29:1, in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, you are to have a holy convocation, and not do any kind of ordinary work. It is a day of blowing the shofar for you. And it says, prepare a burnt offering to make a fragrant aroma for Adonai, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs in their first year, and without defect, with their grain offerings consisting of fine flour, mixed with olive oil, 6 quarts for the bull, 4 quarts for the ram, and the 2 quarts for each of the 7 lambs. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering to make atonement for you. This is to be in addition to the burnt offering for Rosh Hodesh, with its grain offering, the regular burnt offerings with its grain offering, and their drink offerings according to the rule of them. This is a fragrant aroma, an offering made by fire to Adonai. I added in the rest of the verses because it comes down to Rosh Hodesh, and that is the new moon. That's what that means, or head of the month. So, there we go.
Praise the Lord. Shabbat Shalom.